Hi, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the Run the North podcast. Football is back, and I, for one, couldn't be happier. I can imagine these two are probably feeling the same way. We got a first NFL game tonight as we're recording this. We started recording this much earlier than usual. There was sunlight in this. Imagine that. We're going to be breaking down all the Week 1 games. There is a trade we have to talk about that we did not talk about last week because there was no show. There's a trade we'll have to talk about that directly affects all three of us. Only one of us positively.
We're not talking about that trade.
And so, yeah, we'll talk about that. And then
we're not talking about that trade.
There's a second
the Week 1 matchups and break those down.
Jesus.
Anyway, how we doing, boys?
I feel like I'm gonna die, dude. This is not a good day. I'm up before noon. I can't breathe. My allergies are killing me. And this guy's gonna make me talk about the Packers.
You don't have to talk about it. I'm going to talk about it. You don't have to say a word.
Yeah, Geek, are you okay?
I got jump scared. I tell you every time when I use these headphones, it's really loud. Like it's extra loud. And somebody decided to wait until just now to sub on Twitch, so it was a really loud noise, and I wasn't ready.
You can tell us it was Grayson.
It wasn't Grayson.
That's crazy. See, I thought you got scared by Freddy Fazbear.
No.
Oh,
he does get you. He does get
right.
you.
He does, because if he jump scared you die. He put you in the robot.
That's just game over.
Yeah.
In the robot.
No more nights at Freddy's.
No.
You only get 5 to start with, but often you don't make it through all 5 of them.
Very
often
rarely
you get
in my
scared
case.
by Freddy, and then you end up in the machine.
You know, I don't think I've ever beaten Five Nights at Freddy's.
I've beaten the first one. None of the other ones. So the other ones are too hard. The first one I think is easy.
I've played them because my little sister used to be obsessed with them, but I never beat them. It's too hard. I run out of flashlight.
That movie wasn't good, and I'm excited for the sequel.
The first movie was dumb fun.
It was dumb fun. I did actually like Matthew Lillard quite a bit.
I think it was better than dumb fun.
I haven't watched it since it came out in theaters. I might have to revisit.
I just
dumb
watched
fun
it.
is my category currently.
And I just watched it. And I haven't watched that many horror movies, but it's like quite a bit better than like most of the ones I've watched so far.
Is that even what it is?
Yeah, it still counts as a horror movie.
I didn't know if they genred it as a horror movie because it's.
Oh, they definitely did.
Well, it should be better. Simple.
Better than most. Horror movies are, so far, mostly not good.
Yeah, I don't like horror movies.
Sinners was good.
Is Sinners a horror movie?
That's the genre.
I haven't seen it yet.
It's a horror movie for the last 30 minutes, I think. Maybe. When the vampires come out, but up until then, it's just a really good
spoilers.
movie.
Oh, yeah. Crazy Miller. Also, by the way,
trailer.
I'm doing okay. It's weird. I'm the one that's tired for this podcast episode.
I feel great.
This is weird, Jake. This is like the exact opposite of normal, and I don't like it.
Boo-booga.
Normally, you're sitting here almost dead, and I'm sitting here like, I just woke up 3 hours ago. I'm cooking. That's Jake right now.
I have some breaking news, fresh off the presses. I have acquired one inhaler that functions.
Yes!
Bro might not die. Let's go.
Our boy can breathe again.
No, apparently my grandmother just has like 7 of them, and I didn't know about it.
Except this has literally happened 8 times.
No.
Where you'll go, I don't have an inhaler, and then you'll get one, and where's it from? Your grandmother. And you'll say the exact same thing, but you just reduce the number every time. She has like 10 that I didn't know about, and then it's 9, and then it's 8. She just always has one. This isn't news.
Tune in to Run the North next week when he says she had 7 and I didn't.
Yes.
The reason it's different this time is because I didn't know she actively carried them on her. I figured they would be with the rest of her belongings at her home.
Okay.
Because she's staying with us currently.
Oh,
I see. Okay, so that makes more sense.
New development.
Like, no, apparently she's carrying all of them in her purse with her at all times.
No, that's real.
Yeah. Yeah, I have like a brand new fresh inhaler with 158 uses now.
Let's go.
This is awesome.
Oh, goodness.
I feel like I could fight someone.
I'm
Well, you
ready
don't
to
want
fight
to.
God or become
no,
him.
Not quite that level. I could fight Grayson.
Also, yeah,
Oh.
we do have to talk about something that we didn't talk about last week.
Michael Parsons.
We didn't talk last week.
Yeah, we did not talk last week at all. In fact, yeah, I'm not gonna like go nuts about it. I already did that last week. I kind of got it out of my system. But Micah Parsons is a Green Bay Packer for 2 firsts and Kenny Clark,
Ridiculous.
which, golly, that is. Kenny Clark is an aging but still good defensive lineman, and the 2 firsts will probably be. I mean, even if the Packers aren't like fantastic, they're not going to be bottom of the league.
Right.
The 2 firsts will probably be at least after the.
They're going to be
halfway
in
point.
the 20s.
And so you have to take basically it's 2 late firsts, and an aging man you don't want to pay.
An aging defensive lineman coming off of his worst career season across the
coming
board.
off an injury, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I don't think he was out all of last year, but he definitely was hurt. And you do all that for a 26-year-old certified superstar who's already climbing the all-time sacks list.
I hate it.
And
I hate it here.
is very good at football. Yeah.
This is why Myles Garrett's better.
True.
I don't think any of us were questioning that.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
I know. I just wanted to bring it
Just
up.
say Myles Garrett's the best defensive player in the league.
The second best. Fredward.
Right.
I will die on that hill. Anyways, continue. Jake.
Anyway, so yeah, I'm very happy. We hopefully he doesn't just stink. That'd be bad.
That'd be great.
I don't think he will. And
It'd
they
be
got to
great
keep
if he
both
did.
Gary and Van Ness, which is good. I don't know what the
Will either
Cowboys
of
were
them be
thinking.
good at football this year?
Lucas Van Ness looks very good.
Okay.
Who knows how that'll translate?
True.
Lucas Van Ness is taking a big step. But at least keeping Lucas Van Ness to see if he becomes anything is nice.
That's fair.
And we know what Gary is, and the pressure's kind of off him now with Mike on the other side. So maybe he'll step up.
Maybe he'll
knowing that he doesn't
finally
have
be
to
what
be
everybody thinks
1A.
he is.
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's good. It's good. The secondary still sucks, other than McKinney. So they're gonna need a good pass rush because if a quarterback has more than 4 seconds to throw, it's probably gonna be funny
Yeah.
because we got Keyshawn Nixon on the boundary and Nate Hobbs on the boundary. So yeah, I don't know. It's I love it. There's literally zero reason for me to be unhappy. First round picks, whatever. Who needs picks?
I feel less worried than some other people with favorite teams in our division because luckily the Vikings have 2 good tackles. Like that doesn't shut down Micah. You can't really do that. But it is a much better situation than others. And it hurts me less. Ow.
I'm just happy Ben Johnson has one of the lowest rates of leaving tackles on an island in the league. Like, he just doesn't do that very often.
Well, you can't.
That'll be
Well,
useful. Yeah.
Darnell is good. I'm not shitting on
Yeah.
Darnell. I'm shitting on the guy on the other side.
No, I understand. You have a blood feud with Braxton Jones for some reason, but
I don't have a blood field. He's just bad.
he looked really rough in the preseason, but he was playing hurt. I know. Listen,
He's
I'm
not
just saying.
better yet.
But no, my point is like, either way, Cole Kmet will likely be over there holding the line, so we move.
Yeah.
But I'm not as concerned about Green Bay, just to be a hater for a second, because that secondary is bad. Like, I am concerned for that secondary. Like, obviously Xavier McKinney is great, and Nate Hobbs is really good when he's playing in the nickel, but Jake has already mentioned he's not going to be there. So you have him playing out of position. You have Keyshawn Nixon as a starter. That is a recipe for disaster.
Yeah. That is why going after an
Stinky.
incredible pass rusher was like a great idea, especially if Gary can finally put it all together. Like, if you can get Gary clicking and Micah clicking, the best way to help a bad secondary is a really good pass rush, and they like have the pieces to have that. I would still be concerned about it. I think it's weird that like so many places are now like, oh, the Packers are undeniably winning the division, and they're like, they're the favorite for the Super Bowl. It's like, this helps, but they're not. They're not
Locks.
like locks like that. It is
In order for
about the same. The NFC North could kind of go any which way. It depends.
Yeah, I
on
mean the
factors.
Packers, like, yeah, obviously, like, their defense would be like elite if the secondary was anything.
Yeah.
So,
I'm
the
also-
linebackers are good, and obviously the front four are good.
Is the front four good? I think the edge rushers are good. Who the fuck's playing in the interior?
Well, obviously Devontae Wyatt was good last year. He's been there. Why am I blanking on the Bowling Green guy's name? Carl Brooks. Also,
Yeah,
last
dude.
year.
That's another thing. I'm
Bobby
scared
Wooden was
for.
good last year.
I am scared for the
his
Packers'
snaps.
run defense.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which also
Yeah.
works
Like-
in my favor.
Ditto.
The Vikings are going to run the ball. Yeah, that's bad. Your entire division runs the ball, and you just gave up on stopping the run. Especially when like the Bears and Vikings just went out of their way to go shore up the inside. Like Aaron Jones 200 yards incoming.
you're right. We should not have traded for Micah
That's
Parsons.
not what I'm
We should
saying
have
at
kept
all.
Kenny Clark to stop the run.
That's not it at all.
The
but,
Jerry
like,
Jones method.
Please.
Literally what he said. I'd rather have Kenny
Yeah,
Clark to
exactly.
stop the run than have Micah Parsons to
If
be
Saquon
one of the
goes for
best players in
200
football.
tonight, can we?
if
I'm not gonna say
Saquon,
what I was gonna say.
Listen, he's going to go for 180 tonight, and
That's
Jerry
it.
Jones is going to come out after the game and go, he would have went
Yeah.
for 200 if we had Micah.
Those extra 20 yards, they mattered. Jerry, you
Exactly.
lost by 40. Jerry, you lost by 40 points.
no,
But
imagine
those
the
extra 20
Cowboys
yards-
win, but it's like a one-score game. Maybe those extra 20 yards could have been a
If
problem.
the Cowboys win tonight, Jerry Jones's media for the next week is going to be absolutely unbearable.
I
It is going to
kind
be
of need
the
it.
worst media tour we've seen.
I need it.
Like, we need them to get blown out just so he probably still. I don't think there's any stopping him.
Well,
to be
no,
honest.
he's
I
crazy.
don't think any scenario is going to get us a good media.
I need this to be like a 3-0 game that no one cares
nothing
about.
positive to take away for either.
Yeah.
Dude, if that happens, I'm gonna be so sad. Wait so many months for football just to get the worst game of all time.
There's
we
two
waited
fullbacks playing tonight. That would be peak
true.
for me.
We waited so long
Neither
for,
of them
for
see the
college
field?
football to come back, and Texas
Yes.
Ohio State was a bummer.
No.
So
Miller, I'm in this scenario. Neither of them see the field. Are you still saying it was worth it? I'm trying to
Oh,
make it bad for
no.
you now too, because fuck you.
No, then that would suck.
Ha!
But
Okay,
no, Hunter
so 3-0.
Lipke sees the field a
Nobody
lot.
cares, and neither of them see the field. Not tonight. Jerry says, "Fuck Miller in particular." He says that on the broadcast.
what if Jerry?
That would be really
Jones-
cool.
What if Hunter Lipke doesn't play today, and Jerry Jones talking? He's like, "We were gonna, but then this Miller football guy started yapping, and I had to."
That'd be really cool because that would mean that I don't have the Jerry Jones seal of approval, which would validate me as a human.
True.
True.
True. But yeah, I guess there's no better time than the present to start talking about the football that we get.
There's more news. There's news from this morning, like in the last 30
Yeah.
minutes.
Nick Bonino got extended, which is awesome for Denver. Worth like every penny of that extension.
Okay.
Also, did you see Jalen Brunson signed an extension early, taking a pay cut? Basically, he like left $113 million on the table by signing this, like now instead of next year.
Did he leave it on the table, or is he going to get it through a secret second shell
Well,
company?
maybe that. Shout out Kawhi.
Hey, Boardman gets paid.
Boardman gets paid. Yes. Shout out
Uh,
Kawhi.
Geek, I don't mean to like burst your bubble, but that happened well over
what?
a month ago.
Oh,
Jalen
I
Brunson
saw it
got
this
paid
morning.
in July
You
because
didn't-
people are going around because Kawhi is having some like
Jake, it
Kawhi
was
is
your
having,
job
like,
to tell us. This is your
some
fault.
questionable payment stuff.
Yeah, we
you
were
know,
just making jokes about
because-
that. Yeah.
And so now I think people are like, let's look into Brunson next.
Oh,
I think that's
that
why
makes
he's
sense.
saying it.
I saw
Because they're
people
all
try to
like-
do that to Brady.
Brady probably
Brady?
was getting paid under the table. Actually, I really don't think so because we watched him take like as big of a contract as he could get for a while, and the Patriots
Yeah.
couldn't win anything. And I
So
think
then
he
he
stopped
started
like,
actively.
yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
he went, oh,
because at a certain
I see.
at a certain point, when you're the biggest player in the league, you can get any endorsement you could possibly want, and also you're married to a supermodel, which she was at the time,
Yeah.
and she's bringing in millions of dollars. I think you're okay
Yeah.
with taking a pay cut or two.
Yeah, that is good. I did remind myself of that talking earlier. Their college football did start last week.
Yeah.
And oh boy,
Arch sucks.
The newest Manning is off shape.
I don't understand it.
didn't
We
watch
watched
it.
him play last year and he was good.
He is inaccurate. He is skittish. Throws the ball sidearmed every play for some reason. And when he does, it's there was like a third down play where Wingo gets wide open, third down on the last drive. They got to score, down by 7 over midfield. The dude's wide open on a crosser, and he sidearm slings it like 50 feet over his head. He made some decent throws. His legs are good, but it's just I give him a little bit of lenience because he had to open the year
At Ohio State.
At Ohio State, defending national champions, really good defense, best defender in the country on the other side of the field. So like, maybe he'll be okay against UTEP. I would hope.
I don't know, man. You know who is the GOAT? That guy whose name I can't say, who plays quarterback for Cal. I can't say his name because I don't know
JKS?
how. Yeah.
Yeah, I just call him JKS because it's ridiculous. That dude, true freshman, absolutely slinging the rock.
He might be the first good lefty.
Actually insane
years.
throws. I didn't really play anybody good, but he was balling. He was good. Josh Hoover absolutely dismantled the Belichick's UNC for TCU. I don't know if Josh Hoover's actually good or if UNC's defense is just dog shit, but he tore them to shreds.
They weren't playing real football against Bill.
TCU.
That's the
My
problem.
God.
The air raid isn't real football.
If you, as the greatest defensive mind of all time, can't scheme for the air raid, get out.
I mean, he is objectively one of the greatest defensive minds of all time.
Right, but like my point here is, if he doesn't, like, if he can't scheme for that anymore, hang it up. Be done. Go home. You don't have to be here.
TCU also did rush for almost 200 yards against them. So.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's a different story.
Yeah, he did nothing good. His team did nothing good.
Hey,
I don't think Steve
was a
Belichick's
little
good defensive
nervous.
Coordinator.
He was just a little nervous.
I think that's bad.
So, John Mateer, QB1 this year. Thoughts?
QB1 in the country?
QB1 as in he'll be the first quarterback drafted in April.
I thought that was going to be
Drew
the Penn
Aller.
State kid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it'll be Drew Aller.
I think there's a
Sure.
decent chance it ends up being Garrett Nussmeier.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I don't think Nuss will come out.
No,
What about Sellers?
I don't know
Also
anything
don't
about
think
him.
he'll come out.
I saw he had some crazy highlights.
Sellers is. Stop me if you've heard this one before. Big, athletic, really good runner. Could use some work as a passer.
But isn't he actually like playing football games?
Yeah, I mean he is. He is.
Anthony Richardson did that like 4 times.
I don't know what
But
year.
Jalen
he is
Milrow
in
also fits in that
college.
category, and he played football also.
Yeah.
The North
Well, I have faith in Milrow.
Well, sure, but he also the NFL doesn't. That's why he was a 5th round pick.
3rd round pick.
Same thing. It's really not.
No, not even kind of. He will be taking your boy's job soon. Trust. Soon
Not
within the
my
next
boy.
2 years.
So okay.
No, he's going to Minnesota and taking over for JJ.
Okay. You know what? If he's good, fuck it. Like, genuinely don't care.
No,
Okay.
he's Fields again. He'll be Fields again if he goes to Minnesota.
Well, no.
I think both
Yeah.
are actually probably going to enter the draft. I didn't know that Nussmeier already could have last year and didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it'll probably be, I think, I mean, it's early, but I think Aller, Nussmeier, Sellers will be first round guys.
I just
What
had to
about
bring up a
Jake
Sooner,
Horton?
man.
What did you say?
What about Jake?
Pick who?
Jake?
He said your last name already.
I didn't hear him the
once.
first time. I didn't hear him the first time. No,
Okay.
I'm going to take another year in school.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't,
The reason I didn't say your last name the second time is because Geek made a face, and I was like, "Oh, maybe I shouldn't do that." But then I remembered
No,
that's public.
The
That's
face
like on
was
your
at
Twitter.
Grayson for
Yeah.
saying,
Name
what
on
about
Twitter.
Carson Beck? If he goes in the
Oh.
first 7 rounds, execute whatever GM takes him. I
Carson
don't
Beck
care.
is absolutely garbage.
He's not a NFL quarterback. He's not a CFL quarterback.
One of their touchdowns this week would have been a bona fide pick if his receiver didn't leap 7 feet in the air, one hit and grab it over the back of his head and dive into the end zone. So I'm out on Carson Beck. They might even have a better guy at Georgia right now. Would have been sitting behind him. Georgia could have won the Natty last year with Gunnar Stockton.
Get that man a set of keys.
I didn't even realize. Wait, what? I didn't know Carson Beck transferred.
Yeah, to Miami. Yeah.
I didn't know that. Crazy.
Even I knew
Yeah,
that.
that's college football. That went on for longer than I thought it would. That's good. That we're
West
talking about
Virginia
college
won.
football. Hey, West Virginia, I think is Big 12 favorite. Ooh.
Wyoming won.
Yeah, the Big 12 is
Nobody
always
cares.
really weird and chaotic. Nobody ever really expects who wins it to win it. West Virginia is very good. They are this year's Indiana.
It still
opinion.
drives me nuts that Grayson's a Wisconsin fan.
Doesn't make any sense.
I like every team in Illinois except for
He
anything
hates
college football.
everything about Wisconsin. He shits on it constantly, and then decides, "Hey, I'm a Wisconsin Badgers fan." When he could be an Illinois fan. They're ranked. They're way better than Wisconsin. He could be shitting on Wisconsin more.
Like,
Like
I don't-
Illinois is so much better than Wisconsin at football because currently they are, and I don't understand it for a second. Or
No.
Illinois State, or Northern Illinois, or somebody in his state. Makes sense.
Wyoming won a football game.
Would you fucking beat the North Catholic Baptists of New Jersey?
No, no. We beat Akron.
Akron is the bona fide worst team in college.
Name one. Yeah, name
Yeah.
one good thing about Akron.
You know what's worse? We beat them 10 to
Bona fide
nothing.
worst team.
Ooh.
Oh my
We put up
god.
10.
10 points on the Akron Zips. They might
Our
be the worst of all
quarterback
time.
barely completed 50% of his passes, and he threw a pick.
And Wyoming needs
Against
to
a
be
team that
checked,
doesn't
bro.
exist. That's crazy.
What team? What conference is Wyoming in?
Mountain West.
They're Sunbelt? Mountain West.
Yeah.
No, which I don't know. I don't know who else. I haven't looked at like the Mountain West anything.
Yeah, also one thing to talk about is Nico. I don't know how to say his last name. That dude just sucks. Everything about him sucks.
The UCLA quarterback?
Yeah, that dude is trash.
Isn't it like Iamavella?
the
Yeah.
Tennessee
I'm a
guy who
Bella, I think.
transferred,
He
right?
does all this garbage
Yeah.
in Tennessee, talks a big talk, demands to be paid more, and then they just got absolutely pounded by Utah, and he was bad all game. Threw for 56 yards. No, he threw for 136 yards.
But also an
56 of those
interception.
were yak. So
Mm,
Hey, but he rushed
Um,
for 47 yards.
true.
but the expectations for him are so much higher than anything he's ever produced in a football. Think of it. Everybody get on the Nico.
Nico hate train.
Because their new quarterback in Tennessee is so much better.
Well,
Aguilar
also,
played
is he
so
better?
much better than Nico ever did.
it's Tennessee.
Yeah.
Like, I think I could go there and put up Heisman-like numbers. It
And
doesn't.
why didn't Nico?
Well, you know, I don't know, man. I'm just saying, like,
That's true. They did get Joe Milton drafted.
right. Tennessee just, you just football and like you just exist there and you're somehow throwing for 300 yards. I don't get it.
We all remember the Hendon Hooker first round hype. All remember. Anyway, yeah, Penn State won. Not that that's a surprise to Nevada. And yeah, you know who quarterbacks Nevada? You know how I knew we were fine? I knew we were fine. I knew there was no chance of an upset when out from the tunnel came quarterback. Last name was Purdy. I knew we were
Crazy.
fine. We were. How about Purdy, bro? Sorry, doesn't have it like his.
He doesn't have it like Big Bro. Top 10 QB.
Much better runner.
Bro's
than his
name is
brother.
Chubba.
His name isn't Chubba. It's like John or something.
Oh, it's listed as Chubba on Google.
Yeah,
Wouldn't it
because
be-
his nickname is Chubba. They said on the broadcast because he was like super fat on his first birthday, like just like
So
a
his
really
parents
chubby baby.
just bullied him for his whole life.
So somebody
That's
somebody in his family gave him the nickname Chubba, and it's
No,
It was probably
better than
Brock
his-
because Brock's a piece of shit.
it's better
I'm
than his
standing by it.
actual name.
Is it John?
It's Preston.
It is Prest. That's right. I knew it was something weird.
Something weird, and bro said John. I knew it was something weird like John.
I didn't think John was the right answer. I was just kind of giving
Okay.
myself like a,
Yeah, it's
like a
Preston.
basic name. Yeah. Anyway, we got a lot of football to talk about that isn't college football, but that was good college football discussion. Grayson, have any response to his Wisconsin allegations?
Yeah, so
Do we
his
have an explanation here before we move on?
somehow, for a man that lives in the state of Illinois, Illinois is farther than Wisconsin than me.
I think he means just like where the university is located
but
is
I
further
don't
away
think
from
that's
him.
accurate.
I don't know where he lives,
Hold on,
but
you know what? I'm gonna run this math right now. No, I'm not, because I don't have his new address. We're going off his previous address. He didn't move that far.
Okay.
Where the duck? Where the duck? There he is.
Let's see
Maybe.
what we got here.
Yeah, right.
if he's wrong, he just has no reason.
Maybe he just likes the color red. No, because NIU.
Well, he says
Yeah.
he also likes NIU. So,
That's the other thing.
Mhm.
There's like 3 universities in Illinois. One of them's got to be closer to him.
because Wisconsin plays in Madison, right?
Yeah, Madison.
So, hour 43. Where does
Capital
Illinois play?
I think he said Champaign, Illinois.
Yeah, I don't
Illinois-
trust this
Illinois-
dumbass.
And Northwestern's in Illinois. That's in Chicago. He's got Northwestern. At the very least, it's got to be closer.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
in
No,
the city.
it has to be. Yeah. So I guess
You
Yeah.
know, Northwestern's a school.
Illinois is like an extra hour farther away.
Northwestern's got to be up there though. Got to be right near.
Yeah, but they're purple. Purple sucks.
I don't like purple.
He's being a hater. Well, but you know what's weird about that though? You know what Grayson's favorite color is?
Purple.
What?
That's
Yeah.
nuts. Bro
Really?
did not choose the
Yeah,
all purple uniform.
that's why everything he does is purple. He's
Gross.
always had. You're gross. Yeah. But yeah. Northwestern is closer. By
All right,
the-
so Grayson's a Northwestern fan now by his own logic.
but yeah. Also, NIU is
Congratulations.
closer.
Welcome
Also,
to Preston Stone 3 interception.
I don't know.
Congratulations.
The sheer I hate Wisconsin, but I'm gonna root for Wisconsin football, which sucks. If you want the red
really
and white
root for
team, just
Wisconsin
root for
football?
Nebraska.
Did he name 7 players?
No,
Googling it. 5? Maybe, probably not even. So maybe he could because you played as them in college football 26. He probably could.
I don't think I could name 5 players for either of the college teams I air quotes claim, but I also never claim to care.
Who's the other? Oh, Oklahoma.
Oklahoma and
I
Wyoming.
could
I
name 5
definitely could. But that's
Mountaineers.
besides the point.
I'm actually kind of
Anyway.
following West Virginia this year. I'm proud of myself.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm already off to a better start than I was with Penn State last year because I watched the game.
I didn't get to watch the first game, but I kept up with it. I just wasn't in a
Anyway,
spot where I
yeah.
could watch it.
Football starts tonight, and so we're gonna break down. And just hit me with these faces. We're trying to try. What?
I didn't.
What do you say?
No. It didn't pop up with a notification because for some reason, I don't know why. But a donation just happened that's about to add like 12 more hours to my timer.
Oh, nice.
Good heavens.
Congratulations.
For those who don't
Thanks.
know, Geek is currently live with the subathon and will be when this episode goes live.
Yeah.
So go give him money so he has to
It
suffer.
will have to be. Go give him more money.
Yeah, what's
If
that gonna
you
come out
are
to?
a rich person listening to this,
Real.
go give him all your money. You will never.
Unless you're Mr. Beast, in which case keep your money away. We don't want it.
Real.
All
right, back up to 86 and a half hours on the clock. Let's go.
Let's go.
Football tonight. Cowboys Eagles. We'll start with reviewing this. I don't know if I have them listed or Google. I have them in, so it's gonna do it. That'll be matter more for the Sunday games, obviously. Obviously, we kick off tonight. Cowboys Eagles. Eagles at home as Super Bowl champions. Also, we are doing the picks leaderboard again this year.
Obviously.
We've really discussed that, but we're doing the picks leaderboard. So at the end of this preview, we will do our picks, and we will track those this year. Deke is a 2-time champion after buying a trophy for himself and retaining it.
All right, man.
So,
I bought it. When I bought it, I was losing. It's not my fault. You both suck.
So what we're saying is that the GOAT trophy is voodoo magic.
Or that.
Anyway, Cowboys at Eagles tonight. Obviously, Cowboys fresh off of losing Micah Parsons. Dak is dealing with a hamstring injury, but he'll play. Trayvon Diggs is expected to play despite him also being hurt. So yeah. What do we think, boys? I mean, I'm pretty confident I'm picking Philly here, but let's see.
Yeah. So, Matt Eberflus's first game running the Cowboys defense going up against one of, if not the best offense in football with Jalen Hurts, Saquon Barkley, elite receivers. I don't think there's much of a conversation to be had. Yes, Jacob.
Did you just say Matt Eberflus is their defensive coordinator?
Yes.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
The Flus is loose in Dallas.
Oh, no.
Somehow they downgraded from 2024 Mike Zimmer.
What cracks me up, like what makes the Micah trade even worse, is Matt Eberflus does not blitz. He's so inherently insistent upon getting pressure with 4. And his defensive ends are Dante Fowler, Marshawn Nealand, and Donovan Ezaraku.
Congratulations.
He somehow has a worse edge room in Dallas this year than Chicago had last year, and he's like, yeah, they expect that to work.
They do.
Shout out Jack Sanborn, though, full-time starter now. That's their only saving grace on defense, but...
Did Overshown die?
He's hurt.
Oh, okay, so yes.
Okay. Last I checked, I don't know what his status is for the game, but last I checked, when I was looking at the roster the other day, he was listed as, like, banged up.
Well, isn't everybody listed as banged up?
Yeah, but, like, banged up as in he's not even on the depth chart banged up. Yeah, he's on the PUP list.
Oh. Yeah, that's not
at least
good.
4 games. Yikes.
Kenneth Murray
Obviously,
is going to be starting for that.
obviously, me and Miller have already given our picks for this game. But Keek, I'm assuming you're picking the Eagles too.
Yeah, I'm taking the Eagles. Though,
Oh shit!
how long? How long until the like 7 curses catch Saquon?
Not this week.
Not this week. I don't think it would matter.
think it's this week.
I still got Eagles by about 70, even if Saquon just
So yeah,
decides to
even
sit
if
out.
Saquon had 30
I'm just-
yards tonight,
I'm just
Hurts
curious.
would probably have 400
Yeah.
passing. So
You know,
Geek, for reference with Overshown, he tore his ACL, MCL, and PCL in week 14 last year.
oh, it was week 14. I thought it was
that's
earlier.
right. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's
I thought
probably
it was
not going to
earlier.
play early on this year.
I knew
No.
he tore his ACL. I didn't know it was the big three. That's really unfortunate.
It really
What?
is. Yeah.
The
AJ Dillon's an Eagle?
Yeah, he was there last year, I think, right?
No, he was
probably
hurt
never.
last year.
But he
Yeah,
was
which
like
is why he
on
never-
the
he was there.
roster.
Oh,
never
I thought he
touched
was
the
still
ball
a
'cause he
Packer
was
last
hurt.
year.
Oh no.
No.
Oh.
We're
Yeah,
good.
he was.
We're good over here.
Oh no, no. Hold on, I'm double
he might have
checking.
been with the
Maybe.
Packers.
I swear he was.
He did. He didn't see the field.
No, because
for
of
a
the
single
injury.
snap.
Yeah, he's
last
just
year.
listed as not playing last year at
Not
all.
thinking
So
of him. I'm not.
He
I
wasn't
don't
a Packer
associate him with
because
the
he didn't
Packers.
play at all, but like he was still a Packer.
He wasn't a Packer because his best friend
yeah,
left.
and then he
Missed
signed with
Aaron
Philly
Jones.
on March 13th. I could have sworn he was there last year. That's crazy.
But yeah, I think we're all picking the Eagles there. I think we'll all start 1-0 on our picks leaderboard if I had to guess.
If we don't, I'm gonna
I would
scream.
be really, really, really shocked if the Cowboys won. Something would have to be catastrophically wrong with
The only thing that could possibly be a saving grace for them is their offense going nuclear tonight, and you're going up against Philly's defense, so I don't foresee that happening, unfortunately.
Yeah, I mean,
What if they
I
just
don't know.
bully Adoree Jackson?
If Pickens
Possible.
takes enough pressure off of Lamb and Lamb
Sedarian,
goes
yeah.
crazy, Jake Ferguson is good. The offense is good.
Yeah.
I don't
The
know
only
who's
thing-
starting at running back.
Passing offense is good.
Right.
Yeah, wait. Who is
The run game,
Who is RB1 tonight?
I think it's Javante, right?
Yeah,
Oh, I
Javante
forgot.
Williams.
Yep.
Yeah, it won't happen right away, but I am intrigued to see how their run game is going to end up because I really, really like Jaden Blue.
Aiden Blue
And
is
so
good.
here in like
Depends on how long he takes.
6 weeks, right? But yeah, I mean, their offense across the board, outside of the run game, obviously, well, not outside of the run game, outside of the running back position specifically, is really exciting. I think Dak's going to have a big year.
Cowboys roster confuses me. They have
In
4
what way?
receivers. That's it. 4. 5 if you
Oh, yeah,
count the
because
guy
Mingo's
on
on
IR.
IR. Well, hey,
That's
man,
IR.
crazy.
they got Brevin Spanford at tight
My-
end 3.
Goat. Minnesota legend.
Minimum.
Yeah.
Minimum.
Jake, apparently
Um,
Grayson sent you a trade proposal in D&D Fantasy, and he finds it very important that we interrupt this episode to tell you this.
You guys start out talking about Chiefs Chargers in Brazil. I will.
Oh, yeah, Chiefs Chargers. Miller, do you care?
Yeah, I care.
Okay.
Why wouldn't I?
I don't know.
Herbo versus Mahomes in prime time? That's must-see TV.
Yeah, but it's in Brazil. We do you remember Brazil last year?
I don't. Not offhand.
Packers Eagles
Okay.
to open the year where everything was
I did
awful.
too.
Oh, yeah.
The field sucks there. Turf sucks.
I
Everything
do remember that now,
So,
yeah.
If I was both of
Tra-
these teams, I just wouldn't play anybody who's worth playing.
The trade
They got-
proposal, by the way, is a 1-for-1 swap of Devontae Adams and Devontae Smith.
Nice.
I'd be getting Adams, Devontae Smith.
Honestly, I'd do that if I were you. You're getting a wide, like, if Stafford is playing as far as we know, so you're getting a great wide receiver who's going to basically be wide receiver 1 in a passing
Can I-
offense compared
Grayson, can I reevaluate this trade after tonight?
to
I'm gonna take a
Give it a
24
week?
hours to think.
I feel like you have to give it a week.
Yeah, just gotta give it a week. See what those two do.
Grayson says no. I did a 1-for-1 swap with him this morning that was just Caleb Johnson for Isaiah Pacheco because Isaiah Pacheco got auto-drafted for me and I didn't want him.
Okay, well, back to Chiefs Chargers. Sorry for the Grayson interruption.
It's funny you bring up the whole not playing anyone important because, like, and I know exactly what you're going to say when I bring this up, but it's notable that they're making Najee come back early to play. Because I know exactly what you're going to say. Well, he's not important, but like he's hurt, and they're like, you need to play, and he's like, all right, I'll come back early to play
for this game.
When
Because
like
Hampton's going to sit on the bench until next week.
Sure. But no, this game will be intriguing. I'm excited to see how the Chiefs defense looks. I liked a lot of their moves this offseason, adding guys like Noel Williams and Omar Norman-Lott in the draft, and
I just can't bring myself to care because the field's going to be so bad it's not going to matter. I can't trust anything that happens in this game.
no, fair. Maybe they learned.
I just
from
hope
last
no one
year.
gets hurt. Like that's
Yeah.
it. That's all I care about in this game is like walk out without any major injuries, please.
Yeah, I don't
That's
think there
fair.
were any major ones in the Packers-Eagles game. Everyone was just falling all over the place.
But when that happens, I'm
last
just
year.
terrified that some shit's
Yeah.
gonna happen.
Yeah, I mean, neither quarterback could get his footing. It sucked. I hope it's better tomorrow.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's. Did you guys say your picks yet?
Oh no, I'm
I'm
gonna
going
take the
with
Chiefs. Yeah,
I'm also taking the Chiefs. So I guess I'll close this out. Chiefs, I think it'll be close. I got them at like a 28-24-ish win in my book. I think, I think another year of Harbaugh will be good for the offense and defense. I think Ladd is going to be a problem, despite
Mm-hmm.
defense being good. I think a lot of what it comes down to tomorrow for me, with Rashee Rice being suspended, is what Travis Kelce's going to.
I don't even think Kelsey needs to have that big of a game. Like Kansas City's receiver core outside of Rice isn't like star-studded or anything, but I think it's absolutely a group Mahomes can make work. You've got Worthy,
Yeah,
you've got
probably
Hollywood, you've
true.
got Juju, you've got Tyquan Thornton, who looks like a real football player now.
Yeah.
Like they have one of each of the like archetypes they want to have, and I think they're going to be able to make some noise with that.
Yeah. But yeah, like Miller said, the Chargers expect Najee Harris to go. So yeah, I don't know. I think it'll probably be the Chiefs, a very close one. So moving on. Sunday early slate. We have Buccaneers at the Falcons. We have Michael Penix's first game as the permanent starter. Yeah, it's going to be a weird year for him, I think. I think I like Michael Penix to a certain
Cannot
degree.
agree.
yeah. No, I'm
I
out.
think I don't like him in this game. I think the interior of the defensive line in Tampa is going to destroy the interior of Falcons, because Chris Lindstrom is good, but I don't know who they got to replace Drew Dahlman at center. Or who their
Couldn't
left
tell
guard
you
is.
who Ryan Newsel is.
Ooh,
Right,
is that
so-
who it is?
Yep.
I think Vea is going to
They're-
absolutely dominate.
Their left guard's a baller. Matthew Bergeron is really good.
Yeah.
I thought he played tackle for some. I like Matthew Bird.
He played tackle in college, I believe.
That makes sense.
But for Atlanta,
Yeah,
he's a
wasn't
guard.
thinking about him. So yeah, maybe they'll be okay. But I think they match up against that center is nightmare fuel for Falcons.
Well, and the Cowboys
I'm not
front
s-
seven still, the Falcons front seven still sucks. Like it's just the
Yeah.
worst.
Dude, James Pierce couldn't beat Leonard Floyd out for a starting role week one. That's so funny.
Yeah,
They have like the same profile, and he can't beat Leonard Floyd. I obviously think Tampa's going to win this game. I am really interested to see how the offense is going to function with some of the injuries to the receiver corps, but that's just going to be a big a mecca day. He's going to have to step up pretty early, which I think he's fully capable of doing, obviously. I thought he was a very pro-ready receiver. But what I'm more interested in is to see how much they're going to lean on Bijan in this game, because like you guys mentioned, the interior of their offensive line, and specifically at center, is much weaker, and it's going to be harder for them to run the ball the way they were running it last year. But with Penix, the amount of pressure you're going to have to take off him by having a guy who was, third in Offensive Player of the Year voting last year, is one of the 3 best backs in the league, according to our consensus rankings, if I remember correctly.
he was.
He's
I think he
a
was just
superstar. Yeah, either way, that's my good. He's my early pick for Offensive Player of the Year. I think Bijan's gonna have a massive year, and I'm really excited. Like, this is a really good test for him week one, because Tampa Bay's defense is good, but last year they were like I want to say middle of the pack against the run, at least statistically. They weren't like super dominant. I think they allowed just under 100 yards a game. So it's a game where he'll be tested, but it's not like they're throwing everything in the stove at him.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I literally all I want to see from this game is I want to see Billy Bowman light someone up, since apparently he's actually starting for the Falcons. I just want to see him smoke somebody.
Oh no, he's starting?
Yeah.
Bucks by 100.
That's crazy, dog.
Billy Bowman is one of the worst tacklers I've ever seen in my life. No, his arms are too short to wrap up.
Don't have to wrap up when you just light him up.
Okay, so he's going to get the Madden missed hit stick animation every time he's on the field?
Not every time, but sometimes.
Most of the times?
No.
One of the worst on him.
His missed tackle rate in college was disgusting, dude.
I know.
Hold on, let me find it real quick.
I don't
We can
care.
move
When he
on,
did
but I
make a
gotta-
tackle, he lit people up.
Boys.
Yeah,
Taking the
23.1% missed tackle rate in 2024.
That's fine.
That is abhorrent.
That's fine.
Anyway, who are we taking?
I'm taking Tampa.
Yeah, I'm taking Tampa.
3 for 3 on a consensus.
Don't know if I
Hopefully
love
this
that.
Well, the first three aren't.
That's fair.
This one should be no question either. Bengals at Browns, also in the early slate. Yeah, I mean, Browns are
I
a
don't-
mess.
Right.
Even if
This
the Bengals
one's-
defense is absolute dog shit, their offense is going to just maul Browns. So I don't
I hate
care.
that this is still going to somehow end. But the issue is the Browns defense is good.
Yeah.
Like, really good.
Yeah, but listen, I know that the Bengals defense isn't good, but like, it's Flacco.
Right. It's
Jerry
Flacco.
Jeudy.
Yeah, Flacco can keep an offense afloat. They've got really good weapons. Their offensive line is still good. Like, Cleveland could be in this football game for sure.
Yeah, I hate that. I'm not picking Cleveland, but
I
like,
would say I refuse to pick them in
it's-
anything.
it's not unrealistic. Like, if we are back here next week on Thursday saying, damn, Cleveland beat them. Like, I don't think that's going to be a surprise. It's going to be like, damn, the Bengals defense really is that bad, huh?
Yeah. Like if they come out and they fully understand that they're going to win this game by dominating time of possession, running the ball with Ford and Sampson, and holy shit, they picked up Rocket Sanders. That's awesome. That is so cool. But if they like accept that they're going to win this game by running the football, playing big defense, then I think they can pull it off.
Yeah.
I'll be the contrarian. I'll take Cleveland
There's
this
a
week. I'll
Bengals
bet on
fan
that
in
defense.
chat, and the thing he said he would do if the Browns win is really funny.
Damn. You know, I'll be the contrarian. I'll take Cleveland this week.
All right,
I will
Phoenix Miller
take-
is rooting for you to have to do that. I'm taking the Bengals.
Yeah, I'm taking.
Shout out old man Joe.
And then we have the Dolphins at the Daniel Jones-led Colts, also in the early
Oh.
slate.
Oh, no shit versus ass, bro.
This game is going to be just terrible. The Dolphins are a disaster. The Colts are a disaster.
Give me the
Yeah.
Colts by 100. I don't care. Jonathan Taylor is going to bully the shit out of the Dolphins. And Steichen's just going to
Yeah, I was
run
gonna
the
s-
2023 Colts. No, 2022 fucking.
Where it was Taylor like 60 touches a game.
Well, it's Taylor 60 touches, and it's just Daniel Jones makes 7 throws that all need to be 5 yards or less, and we beat you because our defense will be good and their defense will be good. So, like, give me the Colts.
See, what sucks is I really like Miami's front seven, but I don't trust their offense at all.
I'm going to take the fence, personally. I'm
Um,
betting on Daniel Jones.
I was gonna say that's basically what this is coming down to for me, is whether or not I want to bet on Tua or Daniel Jones, because like I said, I trust the Dolphins front seven. They've got guys there that can't stop the run. Bradley Chubb, Zach Seiler. You've got two good linebackers up there. Matt Judon just came in and he can come in on early downs for Chop Robinson. Like, there's a world where they can.
Yeah,
I just trust the Colts defense more.
I just
as
feel
a
like
whole.
there are going to be situations where Jonathan Taylor gets 5 yards out of 2 carries, and then it's like 3rd and medium to 3rd and long. I don't trust Daniel Jones. I just don't.
Yeah.
Like if Jonathan Taylor, if the Dolphins do find a way to stop the run and keep them into 3rd and medium, 3rd and long, I don't think Daniel Jones is getting them out of that consistently enough to win the game.
The issue is I see 7 Colts players who are just going to be constantly wide open because the Dolphins couldn't cover me. The Colts receiving core is really good.
It is good, but
well, okay, it is really
getting the ball there.
above average across the board.
It's better than what Daniel Jones has worked with.
Right.
So yeah, but again, Daniel Jones hitting open receivers. Do we believe that will happen? I don't know.
As long as it's not a pass of more than 10 yards, yes, I believe that'll happen.
I'm going to go with Miami.
I'm going to go Indy.
Okay. After the dog shit show that we're gonna see probably in Indianapolis, we have the Raiders going to Foxborough to play the Patriots. Obviously, new look Raiders, new head coach, new quarterback, same old defense, which is not good. Other than Mad Max. And and then the Patriots are one of those most NFL pundits, talking heads are talking about them being like that sneaky wild card team. So I think it could be a decent game. I'll just be upfront and saying I think the Patriots are going to win it. Mostly because I don't trust the Raiders defense very much to stop anyone currently. I could be proven wrong. I do like Geno. I do like their offense with Bowers and Mayer and Myers and obviously Geno and Genty.
Oh my God.
But yeah, what?
Have you guys looked at the Raiders depth chart on ESPN?
Yeah, I'm currently looking at it.
Jamal Adams is listed as the backup weak side linebacker and backup right boundary corner.
Yeah.
They're going to get torched if May can play a good game.
So here's the thing, right? I'm more concerned about the Raiders' run defense and their pass defense because they have some pieces in their secondary I can at least look at and go, okay, there's a world, right? Like, Darnay Holmes can be a solid nickel. Jeremy Chin is a good safety. Darian Porter has the ability to make plays in coverage. He's just not very consistent. Eric Stokes, similar story.
Yep.
But then you look at Jonah Laulu, Adam Butler, Lucky Fotu as your starting defensive tackles. JJ Pegues is exciting, but, you know, he's like the depth guy at this point.
They didn't put Tyree in as a down defensive lineman yet? Well, or they run a 4-3, don't they? Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
So they didn't move him to defensive tackle. They just should.
No, I agree. And I think there will be packages where he is, especially on like passing downs, because that's something the Raiders have been doing anyways. Yeah. Yeah. When I did my film breakdown last year on Tyree, there were a lot of plays where he was lined up as a 3-tech. So I think it's just they don't want him there on early downs because he's not as big as some of these other guys.
That's fair.
Which is fair. He's only like 275, and you don't want a 275-pound interior lineman in a 4-3. But that being said, I think I am going to go with the Raiders here because I trust the hell out of Geno Smith and Ashton Genty as a tandem.
Yes.
That's a good offensive line for him to run behind. Brock Bowers is still Brock Bowers. There's a really nice group of receivers here, even though Jacoby Myers might get traded. That doesn't matter to me. Amari Cooper is a competent receiver that can get you 5 yards if he's open.
Yep.
Jack Besh is someone I'm excited about. Dante Thornton has the potential to take the top off the defense.
Don't forget Trey Tucker. He's fun.
If Amari Cooper's so good and is so incompetent, why did he get signed so late in the offseason? We know what that means.
Because he's a 35-year-old receiver and he didn't want to deal with training camp.
Hey, it's
Miller
the unction. I did.
Miller got that reference.
But it's the unction.
I didn't.
Geno Cooper.
Just a certain Twitter user who likes to say the same exact thing every time anybody gets signed past a certain point in the offseason.
I know who it is.
Yes.
Yeah, you know who Hammy is. You
oh, dude!
It's like
I don't go on Twitter anymore.
Signed after this date, washed, finished.
He may be out of the league caliber. That's crazy.
Yes. Exactly. So I'm taking the Patriots. Miller's taking the Raiders.
I'm taking the Raiders. Though, question, am I crazy for thinking Jamal Adams should start over Devin White
No,
as a linebacker?
no, you're not crazy. Although Tommy Eichenberg should start over both of them.
Okay, well then put Eichenberg over Roberts and put Jamal over Devin White. Jermaine Pratt is fine.
So my thing with that is I'd put Eichenberg over White and Adams over Roberts. I trust Adams as a Mike way more.
Well, I just mean,
Eichenberg's
like,
just a downhill
I just
player.
mean put
Sure.
like, I'm just saying you can put both of them in the starting lineup. That's okay.
I get what you mean, yeah. Yeah, no, because I think Adams, he obviously has the coverage capabilities to be a quality Mike. And then Eichenberg, he's not much of a coverage player, but he's like straight out of 1985 with how hard he hits downhill. I'd love to see him get on the field for them. I think it's crazy that they haven't let him start yet.
Well, Adams isn't even 30 yet. That's weird.
Right?
Adams isn't 30?
Oh.
He's 29.
Oh, man.
I mean, that's
He
close,
will
but
turn
no.
30.
Society,
Turn
dude.
30 in October. Yeah. So he'll be.
Did you guys
35.
know the Jets got more for Jamal Adams than the Cowboys got for Micah Parsons? Or the other way
I don't
around.
remember what they
Seahawks where did he get drafted? My brain's not
He
braining.
got drafted
Jets.
by the Jets.
Yeah, so the Jets got more for him.
What?
That's true.
No.
2 firsts and a third.
Do you value a third more than
Wow.
you value Kenny Clark? That's
In the
question.
big 2-5, yeah.
Well,
Question.
wait,
Yeah.
hold on.
But the Seahawks also sent back a fourth.
But also, well, this is Google AI, so I don't know if that's real. Hold on, let me find this real article. Yeah, they also sent Bradley McDougald.
Ooh.
So that
Quality starter. Yep.
yeah, like that at minimum cancels out that fourth. So really, you are saying Kenny Clark or a third round pick, and honestly, in 2025, third round pick.
Yeah.
Also, I'd like to point out the picks they got were used on AVT and Garrett Wilson.
Oh, I mean, that doesn't actually impact the trade because it could have
No.
just as easily been Laquan Treadwell and fucking Clellan Farrell.
Grayson.
But like,
Oh,
I was just trying to think of actual draft picks that were like, I know I went defensive
Fair.
lineman instead of offensive lineman, but like I was just trying to go lineman.
no, I get you.
You
I was
know.
going to say, I wasn't bringing that up as any point to the
Yeah.
trade. I just didn't know that that's...
No, but that's crazy
worked
that
out.
it ended up being those two. If Elijah Vera Tucker could stay healthy,
It's like, speaking of big trades, you know what one of my favorite facts ever is?
the Vikings
The
are
Bears-
the reason the Cowboys won any Super Bowls in the 90s.
That's one thing. But second, the Bears got a second rounder back in the Khalil Mack trade, and that was the pick they used to take Kmet.
Nice.
Shit's awesome. I love football.
Yeah. And then we'll move on to our first 2025 Spencer Rattler action. Cardinals at the Saints.
Mistake. Mistake.
And so I'm going to take the Cardinals because the
Yeah.
Saints chose the wrong starter.
Miller, they just
Agreed.
wanted to go with the young guy. What do you mean?
True. They did.
Listen, man, shuck you.
I'm sorry. I had to make the joke, man. It's
Yeah, shut the
I am
shuck
going
up.
the- I am going the Cardinals because the Saints are just a horrible. There
A
is
ditto.
very
Yeah.
little redeeming qualities. Olave is good, but Rattler is not. The offensive line isn't great. I don't. It's the defense is terrible.
Oh,
And I don't even know who's coaching their defense. Dennis Allen left. Who's coaching their?
oh wow.
what?
Abe Lucas just got paid 3-year, $46 million.
That's not
Good for
that much.
him. Nah.
It's
him.
not, but it's more than I thought he'd get.
It's crazy how little money tackles make for some reason.
Did you see how much Godicke made?
No.
He's making 22 a year. He got 4 years, 88 mil, I
Is
think.
that more than Darisaw?
Well, I mean, probably given how the market works.
Well, yes, but no.
Oh, sorry, it was 90 million. So it was 4-year, 90 million, 50 guaranteed for Godicke, which is awesome. That's such a cool story. He sucked and now he's great.
Darisaul's getting like 24.
Yeah, Godicke's 22 and a half.
Yeah.
But yeah, Cardinals Saints, there's really not much to talk about on this one. The Saints really have very little going on for them.
So Grayson does ask a fair question, and we didn't get to do a full season breakdown thing. So we can talk about this now. Is this a make or break year for Kyler?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah.
Like, this is the best situation he's been in. He's going into the season healthy. There's no, like, question marks surrounding his cast, because I think his offensive line's good. He's got a great group of weapons. Marv year 2, Trey McBride. Michael Wilson is a guy I like a lot. Obviously, we're big Greg Dortch fans. Run game will be good with James Conner. Trey Benson should be healthy.
Defense is good under Gannon, or at least under Gannon. So yeah, I would say this is make or break. As much as I love Kyler, it's
because Kyler's what, like 27 now, 28.
28.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's funny to say, like, since he's been in the league, this is the first time I look at his roster and I'm like, yeah, they can win with this.
Which is crazy because he got MVP votes one time and like led his team to the playoffs. So like we know Kyler's good. That's why I struggle with the make or break, because it's like we know what Kyler can be. The issue is just, will he ever be that again? It's very Carson Wentz.
I think the better way I'd put it is this is make or break for him in Arizona.
Yes.
I feel like if it doesn't work out this year, he's getting dealt.
Yeah, he'll go somewhere else.
Right.
And somebody will take, like,
hear me out.
If he's a free agent, he's a Jet next year. Doesn't matter.
No. Hear me out. Indy.
Honestly, real. Like, there
Send
will
him
be
if he doesn't get fired.
There will be a bidding war for Kyler if the Cardinals move on, which the Cardinals would have every right to, especially the West is very open. The Rams are very good, maybe. If Stafford has a back, still unsure.
If he's alive, Stafford died weeks ago.
Even if he's not dead, what if he just doesn't have a back anymore? What if it's just his spine is gone? Like, I don't know.
Gumby.
But like there's no, like, if Stafford's fully healthy, the Rams are probably the team that wins the West. But like if he's not fully healthy, the West is wide open. And if you're not at minimum strongly competing, it's time to just both sides say, all right.
Yeah. But I have a lot of confidence in Kyler this year.
Yeah.
I think he'll make it work.
So yeah, we're all taking the Cardinals there, I think, in convincing fashion.
Yeah. The Saints aren't serious until Shuck's starting.
Even then they're not serious.
Even then, I will push Saints agendas once Shuck is on the field.
That's crazy.
Shuckers unite, brother.
And then we have the Aaron Rodgers Bowl. The Steelers at the Jets. Could even be called the Justin Fields Bowl. Who knows? Basically just switched quarterbacks, and now they're playing each other week 1.
This one, for me, comes down to which defense I'm more confident in. And in the Big 2-5, it is the Jets by a large margin.
Yeah, I'm taking the Jets here.
Yeah, I too am going New York.
More confident in the Jets quarterback and the Jets receiving core. And
Fields has more to.
Go ahead.
He has more to work with for sure. And if nothing else, the run game with him and Breece Hall and Braylon Allen will be electric. So, yeah, I mean, like I said, the big thing for me is the defense, just because I don't think either quarterback is that great. So it's more who do I trust to get that big stop, and it's definitely the Jets. But
I trust the
either
defense
way,
talent-wise, and also like now being coached by Aaron Glenn.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I think that Jets defense is come out hungry.
The Jets are. If everyone stays healthy, the Jets are going to have like a top 3 defense this year.
The Jets just want to. I think the Jets players are just going to want this as a fuck you to Aaron.
Oh yeah.
I think the
I would.
defense is going to be hungrier in this game than they would be in a playoff game. They just
Agreed.
want this as a, like, he was the problem. And so that could be bad. I just want Caleb Johnson masterclass. It will not happen because he's not starting, but soon.
Yeah.
Soon.
I also don't think it would happen because this Jets run defense is going to be really good.
This is true, but soon TM.
Yeah, I mean, it is definitely doable. I think him and an Arthur Smith scheme is really exciting.
Yeah. And actually, maybe being RB2 is good because he'll get like all the Algier carries, which
Right.
is a lot. So.
But you know, I'm
yeah,
definitely taking the Jets.
That's Steelers or Jets. I don't think any of us taking the Steelers there. Giants going to DC to play the Commanders. I want to be like the contrarian with the Giants because their pass rush is so good.
I like their defense as a whole.
Yeah.
You know what? Screw it. No, I'm taking New York.
Real?
Yeah.
I'm not.
I am taking the Giants.
So, for me, I mean, we know Brian Dable can cook up a good offense, right? This is not news. We know it's capable. He made Daniel Jones look like a real player and won a playoff game with him. Russell Wilson still has a little bit of juice. He can at least play football. He can at least get things going. And when you have a good running game with Tracy and Scadaboo, you have a receiver core with a pulse, including Malik Neighbors, who's liable to go off for 200 any single week. I love Theo Johnson at tight end. Their offensive line isn't great, but it's good enough that if you can establish the run and get Russ out of the pocket on play action, he can make some plays with it. And then you have this defense. I think, Geek mentioned a team being hungry. I think this is a team that's really hungry. And when you have like so many sharks on defense, the second they smell blood in the water, which is very liable to happen early, not as a slight at Jaden Daniels or the Commanders, but more as a, when you have that many guys, it's not hard to get pressure. That realm of belief. And also the Commanders, I want to make sure, aren't they a little banged up front, or am I just remembering the end of last year and injuries from last year don't count anymore? Well, injuries from no, Sam Cosby's out.
Yeah, because
that's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Be rough.
The issue is Andrew Thomas is also banged up. So the two best O linemen in this game are banged up. Andrew Thomas is probably going to play.
That's way more detrimental to the Commanders.
Because
the Giants pass rush is.
I was going to say that's where I'm more concerned.
The Commanders also
matter.
I get that, but their pass rush isn't specifically attacking the guards, and they are maybe the most improved tackle duo in the NFL. I don't remember who they had last year, but now it's Laramie Tunsil and Josh Connerly.
Is Connerly starting?
Yeah,
he is. Okay.
So
good. I just wanted to make sure.
That's big.
Right. Counterpoint.
Please.
Dex.
That's what Tyler Biotish is for.
Dex.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I know.
And it's beyond that too. I mean, it isn't just the pass rush. Like I said, I love their secondary. I think Javon Holland, Tyler Newbin, Deontay Banks, Drew Phillips, Paulson Adebo, that's a really exciting group.
Right, but Terry
I know
McLaurin.
Banks wasn't good last year. One receiver.
That's all you need.
I mean, no.
Yes.
No.
That's how they almost beat Philly. One receiver.
Okay.
It was just Scary Terry.
Yeah, when they had Kenny Pickett in.
That Kenny Pickett doesn't play corner, don't care.
No, but they were on the field more because the Eagles' offense couldn't get anything going, so they let them catch up. Was more my point.
I think it's fun that this is our debate game. I think Washington's defense is more improved than we're giving them credit for. Lattimore, Sandra still getting another full season, and then Trey Amos existing now. I don't hate Washington's defense, though there is the horrible being there. I forgot that happened.
I am greatly concerned about their front seven. Like, they have some guys there that are going to win with like effort per se, like some dogs.
Yeah,
you could say, like with Armstrong and Payne. But Kinlaw's starting, Dietrich Wise is starting, Bobby Wagner's starting, Von Miller is starting, all in the big 2-5. Again, this is one of those ones where I'm more so going to pick the Giants, so I'm not just in line with Geek on every pick. This is one that I think can go either way, so I'm going to game the system just a hair.
Knowing you're leaning Giants is why I'm gonna just go. I'm just gonna go quarterbacks win games, and I'm gonna take Jaden Daniels to make the play that matters. Yeah, but it always comes down to, do you trust them to get the stop or the quarterback to make the play? And I think I have more faith in both, like in specifically Jaden Daniels, than I do in Russ at this point.
I'm also feeling a Commanders regression, not because of anything with Jaden, but I really think the league is going to look at Cliff and go, I know your screens. I know what you're doing, Cliff.
The issue is the best parts of Washington's offense were just fuck it, Terry down there somewhere, and that's not changing.
Sure. But to that point,
we've seen this exact thing with Kyler, though. Kyler and D-Hop did the same thing. So I get it.
And not only that, it's a very volatile way to win when it's just a fuck it, that guy's down there somewhere. So the amount of times you're going to get one of those opportunities a game is always going to fluctuate. And if you're not successful in the short to intermediate game, teams are just going to play, not literal prevent, but like play deep, give extra cushioning, and it's going to be a lot harder.
I think that was the point of Debo. Even though Debo's not good anymore, he can still get open in the intermediate.
Sure,
I don't
but again,
love
I'm
Debo.
worried about.
Yeah, no, I get.
It's more a play calling thing than a personnel thing.
No, that's fair.
Yeah, I'm taking the Giants, and I think Miller said he is too.
Yeah, and I'm going to take the Commanders for fun.
So on the Giants, I do have a question. Outside of the obvious and Cam Ward, what rookie quarterback do you think first? I think it's Jackson Dart.
Wait, say that again. You cut out.
Outside of the obvious Cam Ward, because he's starting, what rookie quarterback do we see first this year? I think it's either Dylan Gabriel or Jackson Dart.
I don't think Gabriel's the first quarterback we'd see for Cleveland. I really don't.
I think Cleveland's kind of accepted that Gabriel is a backup, which is good. Okay, so like as he should be.
It doesn't matter. Do we see a Cleveland rookie or Jackson Dart or Jalen Milroe? Probably not.
I think Russ has that job locked.
We're saying who we think takes an actual start at quarterback first, right?
If you had picked somebody, it's got to be Shuck.
It's Shuck.
Shuck is my pick. But I think the first quarterback we see on the field is Milroe. Because I feel like they're going to do some Taysom Hill shit with Milroe.
And I think, weirdly, if anything were to happen, I think Brosmer is fairly likely also.
Yeah.
That's so crazy to say.
Where is he? Oh,
Minnesota.
Right,
So if anything were to happen to JJ, knock on wood, I hope doesn't happen. But like, I think Brosmer is, even if it wasn't the first game after JJ missed time, Wentz is not holding that job over him for long. Brosmer looked so good.
I'd like for the jury to note that I was in on Brosmer before Geek.
Oh, I didn't know anything about Brosmer.
I know.
That's so
I'm
fair.
saying
I became in on Brosmer because he was on my team and was fucking awesome.
I'm just saying my last two quarterbacks have both been guys you liked in college, and I couldn't have cared that much about until the off season. Now I have one.
Yeah, no,
I finally have one.
Yeah. Okay, moving on. Panthers at the Jags, last early slate game. I'm taking the Panthers.
We got if man versus if man over here.
I'm taking the Panthers.
The true if men, potential men, if you will.
I think the Panthers are going to be pretty solid this year. I like what I saw to Bryce. Tet, Leggett, no Thielen. Rest in peace.
No Coker.
Hunter Renfrow though.
Hunter Renfrow is listed.
He's starting.
So
he has to.
Renfrow, McMillan, Leggett. We don't know what Jonathan Brooks. Is Jonathan Brooks hurt again?
Yeah. I think so. Yeah.
He got hurt at the end of last year.
Missile crisis.
So obviously we have Chuba
and Rico. They have Rico Dowdle.
The line is good, and Rico Dowdle.
Oh hell yeah!
The line is good. They have a
Jatavion Sanders
in the back. Field. Jatavion Sanders. The defense is the defense. It is a defense in the NFL. So it all depends. I mean, Brian Thomas could go nuclear. Is J.C. Horn healthy?
Yes, but more important thing, I think, Ike Ekwonu is listed as doubtful. Josh Hines-Allen is going to murder Bryce Young.
Yeah, I was gonna say this
with the Panthers pick here.
This is a game that for me is coming down to defense because in essence we have the same thing on both sides.
Yeah.
Quarterback who went number 1 overall hasn't quite met expectations, has an offensive mind in the building that is supposed to resurge their career, and they have a ton of weapons.
Mm-hmm.
Both teams have not great defenses. However, Jacksonville actually has a pass rush, and that is more than Carolina has. So I'm going to bank on Jacksonville starting out hot under Liam Cohen. I think this will be an offensive game. It wouldn't shock me if both teams end up scoring 30, almost 40 points. Yeah. But realistically, I think Jacksonville will come out on top, and I think the difference will be Jacksonville getting to the quarterback.
Yeah. What do you think, Gabe?
No, I'm taking Jacksonville.
I do love Carolina's offense this year, though. Very excited for it.
The Jaguars center isn't bad, Grayson. Derek Brown isn't going to eat him.
Never mind.
It's not.
It's not. They traded him. They traded Fortnite.
Fortnite.
Where did they trade Fortnite?
I think to the Saints. Am I on drugs?
Oh, no.
Am I on drugs?
Fortnite's in New Orleans, bro. You're right.
Yeah, it is.
That's so tragic.
Yeah, because now he's just a backup. No shot of playing.
Because it was for Kalen Saunders. That's right.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I actually have a slightly more faith in the Jaguars defense, like overall, not just in this game. I think their interior D-line is pretty good.
Yeah.
I think linebackers are good.
They cut your boy.
Yeah. Did he end up anywhere?
I'm looking that up.
I don't know if he got...
He is on the Colts.
Oh.
Let's cook.
Yeah.
Revenge game
is
incoming.
Is he on the team or the practice?
No idea.
I'm looking that up. No, he's on the 53, man. He's backing up Zaire Franklin.
Let's go. But no, I like the Jaguars. Their secondary is still interesting. I like their safeties. Their corners are questionable. I do wonder how long until Travis Hunter... He's listed as a starting wide receiver, but not a starting corner. I wonder how long until that flips.
I feel like he's definitely going to be on the field, though.
Oh, yeah. No.
He's listed as a backup. They definitely have packages for him.
Yeah, for sure. But, yeah, I'm intrigued by the Jaguars as a whole. The Jaguars are the team I think is sneaky in the AFC.
Yeah, my heart just shattered into a billion pieces.
What happened?
I didn't know Caleb Bransaw was season-ending IR.
Yeah.
I knew he got hurt, but I didn't know it was all year. That's so sad. I love Caleb Bransaw. He would have taken Andrew Wingard's job by the end of the year, bro. Caleb Bransaw's so good.
No, he's taking Eric Murray's job.
Whoever, I don't care.
I just don't want the Wyoming guy to get removed, okay? We have 5 of them. Let me... And one of them's a piece of shit, so...
Which one's a piece of shit?
Granderson on the Saints. Piece of shit. Horrible human.
Really?
Yep.
And one of them just won MVP. You can't win them all.
True.
You can't win.
Yeah, just look into Granderson. You'll hate him.
Anyway, first leg.
Oh yeah, no, fuck that guy. I just want to say real quick on the topic of Jacksonville, I'm very worried about their secondary because everyone in this group sucked last year.
Well,
like Tyson Campbell is a good corner supposedly, but he was fucking horrific last year. Like that scares me because he's supposed to be the big name here. I think Jerry Jones was definitely there last year. Okay. Jordan Lewis might be new. Yeah, I'll give them that. Jordan Lewis is actually a damn good nickel.
So Lewis, I think that helps because remember Tyson was like the only guy who was any good.
Right.
So I think Lewis helping and then I don't know, Eric Murray being better than Darnell Savage and maybe they've got like that and then like Travis Hunter coming in over Jerry and Jones and boom, there's something here.
I forgot they have Raymond Lane.
Yeah.
My goat.
Also,
Shout out Navy.
Johnny Munt, tight end 2.
Every time I hear Johnny Munt's name, I think about a Sublime song, and it's really
I thought
funny.
you were going to say you just think about Kevin O'Connell, the best tight end 3 in the league.
No, Sublime has a song called The Ballad of Johnny Butt. So whenever I hear Johnny Munt, I just hear the chorus of that song, but replace Johnny Butt with Johnny Munt.
Real.
Because it sounds similar. Also,
Yeah.
Wyatt Milam, shout out, should be starting. Fuck Ezra Cleveland.
Why not just start him over Makari? Because Ezra's better than Makari also, so.
I'm just looking at who he's listed behind on the depth chart. I forgot they had Patrick Makari, brother.
Well, look at the whole depth chart when you're saying
I see
things.
it now.
Don't.
There's another Cooper Hodges.
Oh, sure. All right. What game's next?
First
crazy.
late game. For some reason, this is a 4:25 game. Titans at the Broncos.
Right.
Oh, poor Cam
This will
Ward,
be
bro.
an
They're throwing it to the
absolute
Wolves.
Slaughter.
His career's
not because
over.
Not because I don't like Cam Ward. I'm not out on him yet, obviously, but I mean that defense.
His confidence is going to be
I'm
shattered
alive.
when he throws
Yeah.
7
This is
interceptions and gets sacked 14 times. Like
Literally the worst matchup for week 1 for Tennessee. That is so brutal.
Yeah, they're gonna get smoked. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I don't even.
pummeled.
I'm not even as high as everyone else on Denver this year, but give me Denver by a
I'm
billion.
high enough on their defense
Yeah.
to stop whatever that offense is.
I was gonna say, not only that, but you don't like Cam Ward.
Well, that too. But I just like this is. I'm not as high as everyone else on Denver, but like
Yeah.
I'm also. The Titans are going to be the worst team in football again. So like, yeah, this is tough.
It's either them or the Saints.
Yeah.
Yes. Remember that Broncos Dolphins game? Yeah, the Broncos are going to do that, but in reverse. They're going to win 70-7.
Yeah.
But yeah, pretty easy call there. Actually, good game. Late window. 49ers going to Seattle. I'm taking the Niners.
Yeah. Easily taking the Niners. The Niners are gonna rock again this year.
Give me Seattle.
Ooh. Why?
So yeah, let's hear it.
I know you got, well, at least I know Miller is much higher on the Niners secondary than I am, which is the difference here. Seattle's receiving core is sick. And I'm just not as high on the entirety of the Niners defense as you are, which is fine. But like, yes, Fred Warner, sure. Top 5 defensive player in the league, right? I get that. I know you're going to say the best. I don't really want to argue it. I don't care.
I wasn't going to argue
But,
it.
like-
I'm aware I'm on an island with that.
No, like, and no, that's a valid thought process. I just like,
Yeah.
whatever. But I just think there's not that many great pieces on that defense right now. And they let a lot of great pieces go. And we refuse to acknowledge this for only the 49ers because they always cook. I think Darnold's gonna shred them. And
So
I
thing.
trust Seattle's defense to get stops against who's playing receiver for the Niners this week? Ricky Pearsall?
Jawan Jennings, Ricky Pearsall, Sky Moore, Jordan Watkins should be out there. MVS.
That third one might be flipping the.
Oh, sorry, no. Marquez Valdez-Scantling is listed as wide receiver 3.
Jordan Watkins is a dog, trust.
He's also injured, so he might not even play.
Questionable, but he'll play.
So yeah, and like, I don't know. I don't have as much faith in the Niners, and I think Seattle is still built really good. Like, yeah, the interior O-line isn't great, which kind of was the problem with Minnesota last year. But we also saw him work just fine with that up until the final week of the season. This doesn't have playoff pressure at all. Like, I think Darnold's going to be fine.
So my big thing here is with the Niners defense. I love a lot of the additions they made. Like last year, their biggest issue on defense was stopping the run. They go out and they get Micah Williams, they get Alfred Collins, they get CJ West, 3 guys who are elite run defenders as far as prospects go. Kalia Davis and Jordan Elliott also are very solid interior defensive linemen. Nick Bosa still exists, one of the better edge rushers in football, something we can all agree on.
Yes.
Love the linebacker core with Fred Warner, D. Winters. Nick Martin, I'm not as high on, but I do think he is a competent player at the very least. In the secondary, love the corner duo of Diamador Lenore and Renardo Green. Green is someone I loved last year coming out of Florida State. Upton Stout, I'm not super familiar with his game, so we'll see with him starting in the nickel. And then at safety, Jair Brown and Jason Pinnock, you can do a lot worse. But what's bigger than all of that, who's coaching the 49ers defense this year?
Saleh.
Robert Saleh, one of the best defensive minds in football. So you're bringing him back to San Francisco, where he was able to cook a couple years ago with, sure, a better defense. I understand the personnel was better, but I still have a lot of confidence in what he can do. And then obviously I'm higher on their offense as a whole than I think both of you are, because I like Purdy a lot more. Yes, Geek.
I agree that Saleh's really good. But you remember when the Jets defense still sucked for his 8 weeks last year with more talent than the Niners have right now?
Saleh had to run the entire team. He was overwhelmed. Some guys are better coordinators than they are head coaches, and I think Saleh's a prime example of that.
Even when that happens, normally you're still good at the thing you do. You're not normally just ass at everything.
It's not inherently true. It happens.
I said normally.
Yeah,
I didn't say every time.
No.
I don't think the Lions' defense was great under Patricia, even though that he was a really good defensive coordinator. And
Yeah.
But it also had no talent. That's the difference. Like, the Jets had insane talent. The Lions didn't have a single good player on that defense with Patricia. Maybe I'm off. I guess Darius Slay was there.
Yeah, so you're wrong.
That's a ton of talent, isn't it? One guy?
Prime Darius Slay? Yeah. Top 5 corner in football.
Sure. What about the other, I don't know, 90% of the field where Slay's not? Maybe I'm forgetting another guy. I don't know. But we're not going to act like it compares to no clue.
2018 to 2020.
But we're not going to act like that defense compares to the Jets last year.
2018. Okay, 2018 wasn't a great year. Listen, I'm not even disagreeing. I'm just curious.
That was like prime Quandre Diggs. Monty Aurier, Darius Slay, Tavon Wilson.
2020 rookie John Pinacini. Get wrecked, liberal.
Who?
Okay, well, regardless.
So that's just my thing. Is I don't like I'm not as high on the Niners as you guys. So give me the Seahawks. Let's go.
Yeah. You know, I'm taking the Niners. I'm not worried about the third receiver spot. The Niners don't run a lot of 13 personnel to begin with.
That's fair.
So. Yeah.
I know I will be the outlier in this game, but Lions going to Lambeau. I have the Packers very, very slightly by a hair. I think it'll be a close one. I think Gibbs will have a huge game, but it's the Packers offense. I have trust that they can at least keep up. I think it'll be a close one. Home field advantage at Lambeau. So
I unfortunately am also taking Green Bay.
That's crazy.
As much as I hate to,
Lions has driven him this far.
No, it's not that. It's the brain drain.
Evil
I think
laugh.
it's going to take them a couple weeks to catch up with their new coordinators.
Fair.
I made my picks on this app a long time ago, like pre-trade.
Mm-hmm.
I think that does matter, especially with the Lions O-line being a question to me. And as long as you line Micah up not next to Panay, you're probably okay. Taylor Decker's good. He's not that good. So you know what? I'm going to, mostly because fuck the Lions, I'm going to say queen sweep for the Packers. Fuck it.
Oh, no. They're just doing
Let's go. We jinxed him into losing, Geek. It worked.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, they're just doing this to jinx them. It's fine. I'm taking the Packers in a very close game, though. I will not come on here and act shocked if they lose, though.
Real.
God, I hope I'm wrong.
So, Texans at the Rams. Very good game. Also in the late window, the final late window game. I'm going to take the Rams because the Texans' offensive line is not great.
Yeah, I think even if you have Jimmy G out there, with how good the Rams pass rush is, I don't know how much it matters. And also, you look at the Texans' run game; they don't have Joe Mixon. You've got the husk of Nick Chubb, Damian Pierce, I always forget how to say his name.
Sorry.
Is it Agunbawale?
Yes.
Agunbawale. Yeah, Agunbawale. And then Woody Marks, Micah. But like, beat up receiver core, no Tank Dell, horrible offensive line. It's a defense versus defense matchup, and I trust the Rams' offense to stay afloat and their offensive line to not let whoever's playing quarterback die. I mean, Stafford's not even listed as questionable, so it's Stafford playing.
It's Stafford, yeah.
So yeah, I think Stafford can dink and dunk his way against them, if nothing else, and not die. Whereas CJ Stroud, no offense to him, I don't know how much help he's getting from Ed Ingram, Jake Andrews, Titus Howard, the husk of Laken Tomlinson, and poor rookie Ariante Ursary.
I'm still taking the Texans. The Texans
think the
defense
Rams'
is going to
defense
be
is
the
better.
best. No.
Oh yeah, no, never mind. The Rams
Don't
let me
have a
rephrase.
secondary.
I think the Rams front is better,
Sure.
but the secondary, yeah, I forgot.
Yeah.
We've got Akella Witherspoon and Darius Williams.
I did not
Against
know
like
that Dare-
actual great corners. Like
Yeah,
Yeah.
no,
the Texans
we
secondary is
forgot.
crazy.
I
Um,
forgot how bad the Rams secondary was. That's on me.
Yeah. So I think the Texans are like gonna have like the best defense in football this year.
Very possible.
And I think I trust CJ Stroud, especially now, enough. I mean, we talk about his down year last year where they still like easily made the playoffs and he still looked
He was
fine.
still
and
good.
the offensive line, I don't think got worse. I know they don't have Laramie Tunsil anymore. Laramie Tunsil was kind of more of a detriment to them last year than he was anything else. If Ursary doesn't commit 7 false starts a game, he's better.
It's not even so much that I think the offensive line got worse. It's just year 2 of Braden Fisk and Jared Verse with Kobe Turner, Byron Young,
This
Poona
is true.
Ford,
I think Stroud
Josiah
can make
Stewart
enough
this
plays,
year.
and I trust the defense
which
more.
is fair.
Mostly just because the corners. Like, that secondary is crazy.
Yeah.
And the pass rush is obviously still going to be there with Will Anderson and Daniil Hunter. So, unless the Rams just, run it all day and are just incredible at that, I think the Texans have a good shot. So
Which
I'm
is
gonna go with
very
Texans.
possible.
Yeah.
Yeah. 2 games left. We have our 2 primetime games. Ravens at the Bills, Sunday night, Buffalo. I am taking the Ravens.
Yeah.
Do I be different?
Good.
I mean,
Because I mean,
you got to pick your boy.
going
Legally, you have to.
my boy. Which boy? Because I can think of
Multiple-
2
Josh
in
Allen.
this
He has
game.
multiple boys on.
Not who I was thinking of at all.
I was gonna say, I thought you were talking.
First
Both
2 that
teams
came
have
to
a-
mind were Ricard and Trubisky.
Oh, well, I was
I thought you were
well,
talking
I
about
was just
Martin
thinking
Madden
both teams
weekend.
have fullbacks, and
Yeah.
Josh Allen is your favorite human. So I
Why
know
do you
that's not
guys
true.
think I'm so in love with Josh Allen? I don't. Where
I
did
don't
this
know where
joke
this is
start?
coming from.
I
I
just
don't know
think
where
it.
this is coming from.
Listen, I do love Josh Allen. He seems like such a great human, but like
Haley
he's not.
Seinfeld.
I don't care about that anymore. Like I'm over that. But I'm saying like Josh Allen. Every time I see a clip of him off the field, I'm like, that's a sweetheart. He's a nice guy. Like all the stuff he does with like
Great
kids
dude.
and whatnot. He's incredible. But like I'm not biased towards Josh Allen. I don't think.
I don't know. I know I'm biased to Lamar, so give me the Ravens.
I know you are. Yeah.
I know my biases, and I will yell about them proudly.
Are you taking the Bills, Miller?
I think I will just for the sake of saying something different here
Let's
because these are
go.
2 powerhouse teams, obviously. I do think Baltimore has the defensive advantage, which is obviously where I'm usually going to like favor because their secondary is much better than Buffalo's. But that being said, I like Buffalo's front 7 a lot. And I don't know. I can see a world where they can get something going. James Cook is paid, so you don't have to deal with him being disheveled or pissed off going into week 1. So the run game will still be good in Buffalo. Josh Allen obviously coming off an MVP year. I like his weapons a lot. If we get that Keon Coleman breakout early on into the season, which is very possible. Tight end room is nice. Yeah, I'm willing to go with Buffalo
Did you
here
like
just for the sake of someone repping them.
Did you like the Bills' front 7 last year?
I mean, probably. I'm a big Greg Rousseau and Ed Oliver guy.
When Derrick Henry made them all look like high schoolers.
How much different is this front seven from last year? That's a good
That is
question,
like
actually.
a genuine thing. Because if it's the same, Derrick Henry's going for 250 again. I don't care.
I'm trying to remember.
Damn, that's crazy. Justice Hill had 6 catches for 70 yards against them
Yeah,
last year.
that was a big Justice Hill game.
That was a crazy game. It was a big Derrick Henry game. He had 200 yards rushing.
So at linebacker, the big difference is you swap out AJ Epinesa for Joey Bosa, but Epinesa's still on the team.
Right.
And then at linebacker, they have 3 linebackers listed as starters, and only had 2 last year.
Okay.
But no, I'm willing to stick with it. Interesting. They don't have Matt Milano listed as a starter. Is he coming off injury?
No, he came off
I know
injury
he was-
last year and sucked.
Goodness, I don't
He was
remember that at all.
atrocious. Yeah, because he played 2 weeks and then they benched him. He didn't play in the playoffs, if I recall, because he was bad. It was tough.
It's quite sad.
But our final game, we've waited all episodes for this. Vikings at the Bears, Soldier Field, Monday night. I will start. I will get out of the way of whatever's coming, and I will say that I'm taking the Vikings.
Of course you are.
I would say he had to pick against you, but I also picked against the Packers earlier, so
No.
You did not pick.
No, I didn't pick against the
well,
Packers.
you know what I mean.
None of you guys
Yeah,
did.
but,
Oh, okay.
but he thinks we did because we did it to
Yeah.
jinx him. Because that's what happens when we all agree on a divisional game.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously Miller's going to go the Bears and I'm going to go the Vikings. I think that's accurate. That's what we do. Miller, do you have crazy thoughts on this game?
Define crazy.
I don't know. What do you think's happening?
So the first thing that stands out to me, Caleb Williams' first full game under Ben Johnson. And I'm very excited because last year, Caleb Williams looked very good in both games against Minnesota.
Yes.
You look at some of the crazy throws he was able to make. Obviously the DeAndre Swift sideline throw comes to mind immediately, where Harrison Smith forgot he was a hard-hitting safety.
No, it's because you're not
Either way,
allowed to
the
hit
throw-
hard anymore.
The throw was still ridiculous,
Yeah.
that aside. And then also Ben Johnson has a good history against Brian Flores. Last year, both games coached very, very well against him.
Yeah.
So when you take that into consideration, as well as the fact that the Bears defense is much improved, Jalen Johnson is going to be there. He's on track to play, which is something that we were unsure of. You have Kyler Gordon fully healthy. Jaquan Brisker's finally back. The front four is better. I'm really excited to see how this game is going to go defensively, because that is where most of my concerns with the team lie. However, what is in our favor? Jordan Addison suspended. Justin Jefferson is on some long-term maintenance with his health, given a hamstring injury. CJ Ham's on IR, so we don't have to deal with the fullback bias. Christian Darrisaw looks to be a little banged up. So and also JJ McCarthy, first game starting against Dennis Allen, who is a very, very good defensive coordinator that loves to throw pressure at young quarterbacks. So I'm really excited to see how this, like I said, defense is kind of the X factor for me in this game. I have very little concern with the offense. Now I say that, and I guess there is a world where they come out and shit the bed, because Minnesota's defense is very good. I want to make it clear. I'm not trying to downplay them at all. It's just my confidence in Caleb and Ben Johnson.
Sure.
But that first nickel blitz where Kyler Gordon comes screaming at JJ McCarthy is going to hit like crack in the 80s, dude.
Nah.
Even if he doesn't connect, even if it's not a sack, even if JJ has to throw it away or completes like a drag, I don't care. It's still going to hit like crazy.
Sure. So I don't disagree with anything you said, other than I think the Ben Johnson history against Brian Flores is weird. I know the one game looked like a blowout, but that was Sam Darnold, not the defense.
Right, I'm not trying to say that Ben Johnson like makes him look stupid or anything. I'm saying he just can hold his own.
I was going to say, I'm very excited for schematically this matchup, because I do think it will come down to just players making plays, right? Like
Yeah.
I know all games come down to that. Not always. Schematically, you can beat a team. Like, just beat them with scheme. You totally can. And I don't think either team is doing that here. I am intrigued on whether Darisaw will play or not, but I think the thing that I'm intrigued by is how well can the Vikings run the ball.
Yeah.
Because if we can run the ball well, which the improved interior should help, if Aaron Jones and Jordan Mason can run the ball well, I have faith. I am worried that Adam Thielen is our only healthy wide receiver going into this game.
Yeah.
I do love that even though we just got him a week ago, he worked out all offseason with J.J. McCarthy. He did that last year too, so that's not weird. He just is from Minnesota, so he worked out with the guys in Minnesota. But I think I'm so excited by the JJ and Caleb matchup because I know Caleb has NFL experience, but with this new offense, it's so different that he kind of doesn't. Like, this is the first big game for both of these quarterbacks. I don't really care. I think I have the Vikings winning. I just trust more players on our team currently, and I trust our O-line and think we can run the ball well. I don't love the Bears interior D-line. So I think we can run the ball well, and if we can control the clock, I think Brian Flores' defense can make a play to give you the win. But it genuinely could go either way. The Bears improved a lot. I just need Jonathan Grenard to eat Braxton Jones.
Well, he's going to have to deal with Braxton Jones and Cole Kmet at the same time.
Dallas Turner will just eat Darnell Wright, then it's fine.
Well, that doesn't happen.
Let me pull up the video. It happened. They matched up one time. It happened. Darnell Wright got it.
Oh, yeah, when Darnell Wright was playing hurt all year last year.
See, the excuses come out.
That's a real thing. He was playing with a bum shoulder most of the year.
Okay. I don't really give a shit. I was being funny, but yeah, no.
Can I pick a tie?
I think this game's going to be fun. That's all I know. I'm going to have fun.
If this is a tie, I won't be here next week. You guys are going to have to get Steven permanently. Or like
you'd prefer a loss over a tie?
So bad? Why is the tie so bad?
It would make me feel icky.
That doesn't. I don't think the NFL should have
anything but a win. You guys are not getting Miller football next week.
That's crazy.
I do want to see.
Listen, Geek, with the 3 months I've had. With the 3 months I've had, if we don't
you cannot hinge everything on the Bears.
I actively am. Sorry, Jake. Go ahead. What were you saying?
I would like at least one game going to overtime this week so we can see the permanent OT rules that have been created.
They're so bad.
Yeah, no, it's so dumb.
We'll see how they actually function in the NFL.
It fucks me up in
this
bad.
week. Vikings Bears overtime game.
No.
Where both
Caleb
teams
Williams
just kick field goals back and forth until the clock runs out and the game ends in a tie.
Caleb Williams will walk off 60-yard touchdown pass to Denniston Oliver Moore Jr.
Well, no, because you'll score the touchdown and then the Vikings get the ball and score a touchdown and get the 2 point.
I guarantee you, the first team that scores a first drive touchdown in overtime is going to go.
And then realize, oh shit, the other team gets the ball.
And then, like the Chargers are gonna do it, and they'll be like, yeah, like they'll be celebrating, and then they'll be like, why is Mahomes good?
Listen, if that happens, for the love of God, I need the team's fullback to keep their mouth shut. Because the last time that happened, Juszczyk looked like a fucking moron.
True.
I love Juszczyk, but you can't be doing that. You cannot say we didn't know the rules, you fucking idiot.
We didn't know the rules, man.
We didn't know the rules.
Guys, we only lost because we didn't know the rule. No, Kyle, you lost because of something else.
Shout out Kyle Shanahan's great coaching, not teaching his players the overtime rules.
And I blame John Lynch.
No, I genuinely... Dude, with every Kyle Shanahan performance when games matter, I think it's just Kyle Shanahan. He didn't know.
No.
Because he doesn't know how to win games.
I blame John Lynch.
Anyway, that is going to do it for our show, I believe. Very good show, boys. A lot of good. Football's back. Couldn't be happier about football being back. So yeah, obviously game 1 is tonight. By the time you're listening to this, the Eagles will have already won by 50. So congratulations, you got to watch that. And yeah, I believe that's all we got for you guys. So if you guys did like this episode of Run the North Podcast, be sure to like, comment, subscribe on YouTube, or if you're listening on Spotify, give us a rate and a review. That'd be fantastic. We will see you guys next week to break down all these games.
Bye.